Our today's topic is so interesting, and I like it because it really hit me harder. Our topic is the degree trap. Why your degree is keeping you, why your certificate is keeping you broke. I want to expose the degree lie today. The title of my story is The Day My Degree Failed Me. So I want to drop this story here so that you will learn before we now go to the why your degree is a trap. I am the first son in a family of 7 children. We were not born with a silver spoon in our mouth. We are born with a farm hole. Our parents are farmers, and every couple they met went to one goal, sending me to school to get the paper called degree. As they thought that will be a solution to our problem. But life happened. Then life happened. My father fell critically ill. Surgery after surgery. And my mom, a true warrior, was feeding us from soil, and I was working part-time just to get our heads above the water. The turning point, the day the camel's back broke, was the day I got a call. My father had passed away. My heart was beating to and fro like a simple breakthrough. Then I look at my textbooks, look at my grades, and look at my empty pockets. I was between the devil and deep sea. I had to borrow money to bury my father, as the weight of the world and the burial of my father rested upon my shoulder. As the first son, I have to do that. That was the day I realized that my degree had failed me. So it's a side story indeed, and a true life story, which I don't want any one of you to experience at all. It's not good. Now let's look at the 3 pillars of degree trap. One is factory versus wealth creators. Factory versus wealth creators. The degree was designed during the industrial revolutions. The school was designed during the industrial revolution. It teaches you to follow instruction and not to solve a problem. But the world today does not need people who can follow instruction. What the world needs is people who can create wealth. The second trap is the debt versus assets. In bracket, opportunity cost. You spend your most energetic years in the university, the ages of 18 to 22, to get the degree. You are starting your life in a red, while your peers who focused on high value skill have already learned how to make had already started building assets and deep market connection and making money, whereas you are just learning to acquire wealth. You are learning theory, By the time you finish, you start life afresh. The third trap is the hidden curriculum, in bracket, trashman versus cashman. Trashman versus cashman. Yes. You spend your years to get a degree to become a trashman. While your men are building a system that can pay them while they are sleeping. You are there running a theory instead of practical. By the time you graduate, your men have already started building wealth. They have started earning money. Then what's the solution? Our solution is 10,000 math. My goal is to help 1,000 people to earn $10,000 a month and retire by 40. Someone said that $10,000 is impossible. That is because they think like employees. Their mindset is scarcity. What they need is $100 per month, $500 per month. But who $500 is helping in this condition of our Nigeria? You don't need a boss to pay you $10,000. What you need is a system. So let's look at the math of $10,000. Using a system, what you need is just to get 1,000 people who can solve their problem, and they are willing to pay you the sum of $10 each. If you multiply 1,000 by $10, you get 10,000 naira. Your case is solved. Now, Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich told us that wealth begins with definite chief aim. So I want you to write your chief definite aim. Definite chief aim. Before you can create your definite chief aim, you must know the exact amount of money you want. You must know the date and what you have to give in return for the money you want to acquire. So, under the description box, you will see a template I dropped there. Fill it, sign your name, and every morning read it aloud, and every evening read it loud, so that it can sink in your head. That is your number one assignment, your first assignment in this school of wealth. We are not training people who depends only on theory. We depend on practical. So this is your number one assignment. If you are serious, you must do this assignment. And after you finish it, comment in the comment section, done. That will show those who are interested, those who want to get the $10,000 per month. That will show me whether you are interested or not, whether you are serious, whether you want to take your life to the next level or not. So I am your headmaster, John Chukwudi, aka Show the Seeker Wealth. See you in the next lesson. The class is officially open. Bye.